Alright guys, hey, what's going on? Guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of the Thermaltake Core V1 case. So this is my first time building an ITX PC, and I gotta say, it was actually a pretty enjoyable experience. For it was a easy case to build in for the most part. Like, I mean, it's not... I think that's kind of the advantage, because this case is a bit more spacious than your typical ITX case, and it's got some nice features, which I'm going to go over. So I would say one of the features that's really great about this case is that it's got really good ventilation. So you got a big fan actually right up front here. And if I can take this bottom part off, I'll be able to show you guys. All right, so yeah, here it is. This is what it looks like when you take the front cover off. So you got this gigantic fan up front, which comes with the case. So you don't actually have to buy it separately, which is nice. And so at the back of the case, you have two 80mm fans, which also help like with exhausting the hot air from the back of the PC too. And as you can tell, the side where the graphics card is located is also well ventilated. You just have like room for the graphics card to breathe right here, plenty of room. And it depending on the size of your graphics card, if you get one with two fans, it's pretty well positioned to get a good amount of air. If you have a third one, I think it'd be harder because it'd be cut off by this part here. Also, I think it'd be harder to fit a 3-fan card in here. I'm not exactly sure if it's possible. I know for sure you can fit something like a 2060 with like 2 fans, or like a 3060. It's great if you want to build like a medium powered PC. The next thing that I really like about the case is actually how easy it is to take all the panels off. So like, you can actually take this side off, the top, the opposite side. Basically, like, you can take off all the panels besides the front and the back of the PC. So yeah, you can even take off the bottom if you're for like installing the power supply. So here, I'm gonna take this side off for you guys. Oh my gosh. All right, so here you guys go. It gives you a good look. So this is how the graphics card is positioned in here. And also, it gives you like really good access to the power supply as well. So it makes it very easy for routing the cables, up into the top of the case. And also, as you can tell here, it fits a regular size ATX power supply. So that's like the size for like a regular size PC, not like an SFX power supply. You don't need to get a special power supply for this, which also makes it very easy. Let's say if you have another PC or like an old PC and you want to take the power supply out, you can just fit it in here without having to worry about it. It also makes it easier for buying a PC because regular size ATX power supplies, I think, are generally cheaper. I would assume so, at least, because, you have more cases with that standard size. So that's another big plus of this case. And yeah, so you get easy access to plugging in all the cables and everything up here. It gives you room to work. It's not like too cramped, which is nice, especially if you're, building an ITX PC for the first time. All right, so I'm gonna take this side off to show you guys the drives. So, as you can tell, it actually has room for either 2 3.5s or 2 2.5 drives in here, or like a mix of both, of course. So yeah, it gives you, it's pretty easy to access these. You just undo a screw here and you basically just pull it out, and it's pretty easy to install. And it's got sound dampening screws that come with it also, which is good. So you don't have to worry about your PC being too noisy, at least in how loud the drives are. So yeah, this is the top of the PC case, and I gotta say, it's nice because it's got a cool window, so it makes it easy to see inside your PC, and you can kind of show off the internals a bit, while this part actually kind of covers all the cables up front coming from the power supply. So it can look pretty aesthetic, which is nice. And I imagine it'd be great for like an RGB upgrade, which is something I would like to do for this case in the future, but I just haven't had the budget for it or the time. So overall, I can say that I definitely recommend this PC. It doesn't take up all that much space. I'll list the dimensions, but for me, it fits really nicely next to my television setup and my entertainment setup. So it's good. It kind of goes along well with the consoles I have there. And it's just a great addition because, with PCs, you can really play like anything on it. You can play newer titles, you can play plenty of older titles, like, through emulation. And it really is like the king of gaming. Yeah, it's really sweet, I gotta say. I'm happy that I built it. Yeah, so it's not too hard to build in. It's great for your first PC if you're building like an ITX PC for the first time, or let's say you have like you're short on space. For me, I've always had this itch for building something compact and at least decently powerful, which I could do in this case, which was nice. Now it kind of makes me want to build like a really big PC next, or just like a standard sized one. Yeah, anyways, let's go for a quick tour inside the case just to finish it off. Alright, so here you go. Here's a view of inside the PC case. So it gives you easy access to, you know, installing the motherboard and taking it out if you need to. As well as gives you just a good view of the CPU. It looks cool. So this is what it looks like when you're looking at it from the top, and it also gives you easy access to the graphics card as well. Well, anyways, I really wanted to say thank you guys all so much for watching. You guys are the best, and you know, I'm gonna continue trying to make interesting videos for you guys, and I hope you guys will stay tuned. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, I hope you guys will leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video I make. Alright, Johnny Tech, signing out.